Hello, let's talk about this little golden gem. I'm Christine Harms, Doctor of Nursing Practice and Board Certified Family Nurse Practitioner. I am here to share the benefits of PHIX. Anything that I say in this video is not intended for medical advice. If you have questions about your personal medical history and whether this is a good option for you, please go back to your own healthcare team. Matured hops bitter acids is unique. It's the first of its kind to the market. Yes, hops, the hops that we make beer with, but a very specific portion of that plant. And so it acts very differently than the standard hops extract that you could find all over the internet. I truthfully know that this is the only one. We have proprietary rights to market it, and I'll tell you how. Back in 1953, this was discovered. At that time, they were doing clinical research on it. They were extracting it. They were trying to bottle it. They were trying to get it out to the masses, but unfortunately it cost about $1 million for 1 gallon and was extremely cost prohibitive. In the course of 60 plus years, the data kept coming in. The research was happening. We have double-blinded clinical trials on this one plant ingredient. So we know from a scientific standpoint, not just anecdotally, what this does. And that is really awesome because not many products have that. We know, number one, that this burns visceral fat. Visceral fat is the fat that stores around our organs. It's actually the worst fat for us. It's not the soft fat that's on the surface. It's deep within and it gets around our organs and it holds on to toxins. And toxins will then lead to inflammation. We have low-level chronic inflammation in our body, which then slowly breeds disease, heart disease, kidney issues, diabetes, high blood pressure, and the list goes on and on. So it's really, really important to get rid of the appropriate fat in our body. And this burns visceral fat for up to 9.5 hours, proven by science, without any response of increasing your heart rate, giving you the jitters, making you feel flush. You don't even know you're taking it. So that is really unique. The other pretty incredible thing is that this has 3 bitter acids in it. And when you ingest it, it hits the bitter receptors of your body and we get a little bit of havoc internally and your cells kind of go crazy. And what they do is activate the vagus nerve. This is the part that sold me because so many people need this. The vagus nerve is the largest cranial nerve in the body. It's responsible for over 1,000 different processes, and it's activated by the bitter receptors that are started in our system. And what does that mean? It brings us out of fight or flight, that stress response that so many people live in. Now, I want to say that doesn't mean that you have to feel anxious to be stressed. Stress is anything. Stress is from the foods we eat, to the exposures we have, to the lack of sleep, to the busy life, to working. All of those things keep us in an elevated state of stress that cause issues long term. So it activates the vagus nerve, it brings us out of fight or flight, and puts us into something called homeostasis or balance. When your body can get into balance, it has the capability of starting to move the building blocks back into place and have healing. So if you have chronic conditions, this can support your body in a way to let your system start working more optimally. Now, I am not claiming to treat or cure anything with this. What I'm saying is that when you are in a state of rest and digest, your body has an opportunity to heal. And we are seeing it firsthand with the thousands of testimonies coming in. It's going to help you sleep better. It could increase your energy, lift your brain fog, stabilize hormones. It's really fascinating what happens when we get our bodies to work on their own. So not only does it burn visceral fat, it activates the vagus nerve, it stabilizes your body, and it does amazing things over time. It's safe for all ages. You put 1 dropper in any liquid 1 to 2 times a day, and there are no side effects. Guys, this is unique. It is the only company that has this. I encourage you to go back to the person that invited you to watch this video, learn more, get started, stay on it 90 to 120 days at a minimum. That is how long the studies were done for. So we want to give it at least 12 weeks. But a lot of people are seeing change rather quickly. I look forward to meeting each of you and getting healthy together.